our chances if we lose another.
Nice. Where'd you learn to fly?
Hello and welcome to Couch Defense Force. This is the last episode from the Battlefront 2 beta, where I'm talking with John from the Super Awesome Geek Show. And in this episode, John does tell us about a custom-made DL-44 that he made. That's Han Solo's blaster from an antique German pistol. So that's at the end. So stick around for that. It's a really great story. Yeah, and watch some Y-wing action before we get in, because turning off the UI in this game, it is so beautiful. But yeah, I'll hand it back to John and me.
Y-wing bombers. Keep them safe.
Maybe you just have it where you land and everybody gets out and the ship's gone, you know what I mean? Like it goes away.
Or you could
You
just
might be in a strategic spot, you know what I mean? Where
or drop somebody off for there and then fly off, pick up more people.
that's true too, yeah. Like land one person and then fly around and land another one somewhere else. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I love shooting
And
with
once
friends
all
in the
four,
back too.
and then once all four of them,
Eye on disruptor
once all four
target.
people have departed, you make the ship go away or something, you know?
Yeah, no,
Oh, they're to the left of us. They're behind. Oh, he got him. I think that guy saved all our butts. I gotta heal. Ooh, how'd you blow up? Is that you that blew up?
nope.
Guy in front of us? I'm being electrocuted somehow.
Oh, they're coming from behind. They're flanking us.
Yeah, they got me. Ooh, I'm almost at 2,000 points. That's good.
The
Man, one thing I can't wait for is this new Pacific Rim.
oh yes. Oh
I
man.
loved Pacific Rim, the first one, so much.
Right,
I don't know why. There's so many people who are like, that movie's horrible, dude. And I'm
They're
like,
all-
what?
they're all
like, it's so
stupid.
cheesy.
It's the best
and I'm
movie
like,
ever.
No! I'm like, there's giant monsters versus giant robots. How's that bad? It's like,
Fantastic movie. It is my favorite. It is hands down my favorite movie. Anyone ask me, what's your favorite movie? Pacific Rim.
it's definitely up on my list, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think
But-
anything.
oh,
I don't
sorry.
think anything's ever gonna take Empire Strikes Back and Rogue One off my list as favorite movies, but
Well, yeah.
Pacific Rim is definitely like number 3. You know?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, no, that.
But
Pacific
I
Rim.
do recognize and say that some of my love of Empire Strikes Back is nostalgia. You know, and I know that it's like my own personal nostalgia that's getting in the way of, you know, saying something, it's so cool.
Yeah. And John Boyega, that guy has all the
Yes,
best
he's
gigs.
in number 2. He is in Pacific Rim 2. I can't believe that. I'm like, he's another one. Like, he's another one where I'm like, okay, if I go to lunch with somebody, it's John Boyega, because I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
dude, Star Wars, Pacific Rim, like, come on.
You're at the center of
How
all
much
of my
fun are
favorite
you
nerddom.
having? Yeah, like, how much fun are you having, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's not a job. It's like, I'm
Every
being paid to
geez,
do cool stuff.
every day is a nerd out session for that guy.
Yes, yeah. I loved seeing his, did you see the videos when he got a hold of all the toys and stuff from Star Wars? He's
Oh,
like,
no, I
look at all this stuff.
No, I haven't. Oh, that's something great.
Yeah. He did a video on, I think it's on YouTube, his channel or something, or one of the channels. It might even be on Hasbro's channel for all I know, but they,
Withdraw to the palace.
he was like totally geeked out about getting all the toys and, from the Force Awakens, you know, and he was like, look at these things, you know. And I'm like, it's kind of neat seeing him just like freak out about the same stuff we're going on crazy about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love that he did the intro for this game. You know, that newest. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, the like, hey, welcome to Battlefront 2, because
Yeah.
there's got to be a Finn hero in this game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, of course there will be.
Override running on the east station.
And I hope you can be Poe on the ground, because Poe's my new
I have
hero.
a feeling you will be, because I think that... Ooh, did I just kill Darth Maul? I think I did.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I really do think that you'll be...
West station is set.
Because I think they got the hero and the hero's ship for every person. Of course, Rey's hero ship would have to be another version of the Falcon.
Well, it probably is the Falcon, but in the more accurate like
Time frame, I get what
lore.
you're saying.
Yeah, time frames.
Like when you're using the Falcon in the classic era, it'll have Han and Chewie's voice in like a round dish, and then when you're using it in the newer era, oh, they're shooting me. Ugh.
It'll be Rey and Finn,
Yeah, when you're
or
using it in the new
Rey
era,
and Chewbacca.
yeah, or something. Yeah, but yeah, probably Rey and Chewbacca, right? Then they wouldn't even have to change the Chewie voice and just be the Han voice. Or for them to program it too, you know what I mean?
Nowhere left to run.
Although it's just accessing a sound file, right? That's not. You just change a name in the program. That's all you have to do, right? File name. So it's really not that difficult to change any voice, really, right?
Right. They probably have like one sound file for Chewie, and then they add Rey or Han. And... Man, I just watched two heroes die.
All right, so I'm. Okay. I got enough points to be the Wookiee again, so I want to try to get another kill or two in if I can get it. Because today's thing is get 20 kills on Galactic Assault with a reinforcement guy. So I want to, if I can do it, I want to try to do it, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
I
right
think
now,
I've got 4 or 5 kills.
right now I'm a jetpack and I am kicking butt.
Nice.
Although I think it's because none of these guys are noticing me. Oh, there we go.
I do wish that the jetpack guy didn't lose two specials to the rocket pack.
Right?
I
Yeah.
think they should just have one, and you can control its direction based on where you move the joystick, either up, left, right, or you know what I mean?
Right. We don't need
Whereas they
sideways.
have-
We
They
just
have
need
one that
jetpacks.
just goes up. They have one that goes up and one that goes left and right. And I'm like, no, the one that goes up can just move left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Point grenade! They take the drones, they take the planet.
Oh, I think I blew myself up. No, the battle droid got me from behind. The big battle droid. Ooh, there's the Wookiee. I'm gonna be the Wookiee.
Oh
What a
man,
Wookiee.
they are really going hard on our throne.
What a Wookiee.
Ground room's under attack.
No! No! Darth Maul
Oh,
just
it's
ran
gonna
right
end.
through
It's gonna
me.
end. Let me kill one guy before it ends. No.
Oh.
It ended. I just got to the throne room with the Wookiee, and I'm like shooting 1 or 2 shots, and I didn't kill anyone. You got 12 kills, dude. That was a good run. Darth.
Darth Maul 4 times.
Ooh, 2 defensive kills. So that means I was protecting the place, right?
Alright, let's see what my challenges look like. Play Galactic Assault. Okay.
You got that one done already, but
Yeah.
you'll see one on there that's like 20 kills with a reinforcement or something.
I don't see that one. All I see is play. Like, I see these total challenges. There's like play Assault Trooper, play Starfighter Assault, play Heavy, play Specialist, play Officer.
Yeah, maybe it is ID 0. You're right, ID-0. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah, and it's a show about like your brain links up with a robot, and then
Yeah,
if the robot dies, you just go back to your body.
I was just looking at it on my phone
Yeah,
to
Matt
see
and I
what.
we watched the first episode of that. We really like it.
Yeah, it does. That's the one I was talking about that I thought looked really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it later.
Okay, so this is.
Well, I've been catching up on Dark Matter because they put
Oh,
there's
that's
now
so
3
good.
seasons up on Netflix. Yeah, I've been hooked on it. It's been really good. I'm in the 2nd season now.
It's yeah, it's Matt and I's favorite. We love Dark Matter. I keep looking over to Matt, expecting her to chime in, but she's got her headphones on. She's watching
Engrossed.
something. Yeah, she's engrossed. Yeah. So I just finished watching Neo Yokio on Netflix.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's new.
I've seen it listed, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, so it's a Netflix original, and Jaden Smith voices the main character, which was,
Really?
no offense to him, that was our first kind of turn off for the show, because I guess it is.
It's Will Smith's kid, right?
It's Will Smith's kid, yeah. But he. I don't know how to talk about the show because I'm not 100% sure if the show is self-aware or not, because it's hilarious. I laughed out loud at parts, but I'm not 100% sure if I was supposed to. So, although there are some like really good jokes, and the show throws me off because it looks like it's a kids animated for kids. But like, the voice acting, they throw around swear words so casually. So,
Really?
yeah. So like, there's just an F word in there, and I wasn't expecting it because I kept thinking, oh, it's a kids show, and then I was like, oh, it is not.
Whoa! Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, hey, wow. The best thing I can compare it to is, have you ever seen Ghost Stories, or have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, I feel like I've yeah, but I don't think I've seen it, but I know I've heard of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was a kids anime about high school kids, or not even, they might not even be high school kids, just like kids, and there's like ghosts, and they have their like mom's journal or something, and it's got all these ghost things, and they solve all the ghost problems with this book. But it was terrible. Like, it was just terribly written. And so when the English translation stuff came in, the voice actors and the company doing it was like, this is really bad, and we kind of don't want to do this. So instead of following the script, they just riffed for the show. And so it's all, and the show became like a terrible kids show to a hilarious comedy. And you could just like do a Google search for ghost stories, and you'll see like there's a bunch of YouTube stuff for it, and it is one of our favorite shows because it's a bunch of dated like references in the I think 90s or early 2000s, but it's really funny.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Should we try a different one?
I feel like it, yeah.
We're kind of stuck with just the 3 of us here. Let's see. Gotta hit this button. Yes.
I'm gonna keep.
Because that happened to my brother and I the other day, and we just quit and went back in and found a better match. Like, it filled up quicker or something. So we were like, why does it get stuck sometimes and not let you know?
Oops. There. Do.
Huh. I think we ended up in the same one, didn't we?
Actually, you know what we could do? Let's do one of those co-op missions.
Oh, we can't. Or, no, because you can't do online co-op. It has to be on the couch.
Oh, it has to be split screen?
Yeah, the arcade one, right now, for the beta at least, is only designed for split screen co-op at home.
Okay.
Oh, we could do Strike.
Let's
We
do
could
Strike.
that mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on Takodana. And that one's pretty close quarters. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm going... Whoops, I can't go over to it till you're...
I'm just gonna send this to
I guess
you.
till you get out.
I'm gonna send
Are you
this to
in a
on
Strike,
Twitter.
or did you...
Oh, I think I'm still in the... Yeah, I'm still in the
Okay.
mission. I should...
There it goes. Alright, I'm starting a Strike, so you'll see either a join or it'll just suck you in.
The Awesome Geek Show Twitters, that one's just run by you, right?
Me and my friend Christina there, who's on the podcast with us, she doesn't post that often, but she has access to it in case, you know,
Okay.
like, I just figured someone else should have it in case I go on a vacation or something's going on and I don't have time to post or do something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But most of the time, yes, it's me. She barely ever puts anything up.
Okay, I think...
Front one, my brother and I both have access to it, but I also mostly post on it. He hasn't. I think he's only posted one or two things. But mostly, I think the only posts that really go up on there are the when we post a YouTube video. It just does it, you know, from our YouTube posting thing.
Oh, here I go. Facebook. I'll just send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll get it there too.
There
I
we
don't
go.
post a lot on Facebook anymore, but I still look at all the messages and all the things that come in, you know?
Okay.
I don't know why posting on Facebook annoys me so much. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get over it. I'm like, oh, this... maybe it's just because I'm so used to Twitter being such a short message and a link that I don't have to do too much. Whereas maybe I just feel like I have to write a lot when I make a post for Facebook. But I'm like, no, you could just do one sentence. I could put the same thing I put on Twitter and just copy and paste it over there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel the same way when because I do have a Coach Defense Force Facebook page, but like, I purposely neglect it because I don't. Facebook kind of annoys me with doing it, and it like.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just does.
And it notifies me daily for stuff that's not worth notifying me over.
Oh. Yeah, maybe that's just it too. You know, yeah. You're like, I don't really need to know that. Oh no, oh good, he got killed. Yesterday my brother was laughing so much because they keep calling this the package, you know? And he's like, dude, someone got my package, my package, you know, like he said, and he goes, oh, the package dropped, he's finally went through puberty, you know, like.
Yeah, he keeps grabbing my package.
Yeah, someone's grabbing my package, you know, he's like, they just keep saying it, he's like, well, they kind of call it something else, it can't be the package, he's like, it just.
Ow.
And once
Wow.
you get that in your head, you just can't stop from laughing every time you say it. You know, you're like, oh man. I'm gonna throw a grenade at you guys. I'm gonna shoot you. Ah, I think I got both of them. Yes, I think I killed them both.
Matt's enjoying the fact that I'm shooting at the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, the one that's parked out there, yeah. It sucks that you can't really go under it though. Like, it gets out of bounds. You're like, oh, why is it out of bounds? Oh, someone's shooting me from somewhere.
Package, return to base.
I can't find him. Where is he? The heavy guys look really cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like all the gear they got on, you know? It's like, they really look kind of like a World War II guy. I was telling my brother yesterday, I was like, it's almost like for the Resistance guys here, they made a World War II dude from Battlefield and took the head off and put the head on of a Resistance fighter, you know? Like the helmet's the only thing they changed, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
they really look like, especially the heavy guys, they really look World War II like, you know?
Well, like even one of my favorite things about the guns in Star Wars is that they're World War II era guns, like World War II and some modern guns. Like this heavy machine gun I have is a heavy machine gun just with other random gunfights welded onto it.
Yeah. Well, like the Stormtrooper rifle, the base of it is a Sterling submachine gun from World War II.
Yeah.
And then the Han Solo's blaster is a German Mauser.
Yeah.
That they put all the stuff on, you know, because I actually have, it's like I have mixed feelings about this now that I'm older, you know what I mean? But I've had it since I was like 17 or something, you know what I mean? So we did this a long time ago. But I found a German Mauser at a gun show that was damaged, you know? And the guy was like, since it was damaged, he put a plug in it, you know what I mean? So I bought it off the guy for like, I think it was $90, 90.
Oh wow.
And he's like, because it doesn't fire, it's just basically for show. I plugged it so that you don't need a license to buy it, you know? And you got a German Mauser, you know? But because I was like 16 or 17 years old when I found it, it's because I knew that they made Han Solo's blaster out of a German Mauser. I bought it. And then I went to my friend who had a job at a machine shop. He worked at a place with a big lathe and all this other machine equipment and everything for processing and working on metal. So I gave him photos of Han Solo's gun, and I said, make me a scope and make me an attachment for the scope, and then make me the nozzle, the end that goes on the end. And what he did is he ended up taking the gun to work with him. And then after hours, once they closed down, he asked his boss to use the machinery, and he filed the front sight down flat with the barrel. And then he was able to slip the Han Solo piece he made over the front of it, over the front of the barrel. And then he has like a little set screw that sets it in there.
Yeah.
And then he found some pieces of metal that were around that made a clamp that he could bolt onto the side of the gun. And then built, basically from looking at the photos, he built Han Solo's scope, the sights, you know, the scope sight, and then mounted it with those brackets he found. And it looks pretty darn close to the Han Solo gun from the movies. You know what I mean?
And you
And
have
I'm
that?
like, it's heavy, like, because it's made out of a real German Mauser, so it weighs a ton. You know, and I'm like, this is an awesome replica of Han Solo's blaster. But now that I'm in my 40s, I'm like, but it's too bad we kind of destroyed a World War II relic to do it. You know, like.
Well, no, but
I'm
like
it didn't fire to begin with. It was kind of a ruined relic anyways. But I'm like, you know, so now I have a little bit of mixed feelings, but I still think it's so awesome to have an like authentic Han Solo blaster, you know?
Yeah, right. Like I'm on your side on that one. Like turning that gun into the Han Solo's blaster was excellent. That is an awesome. That is an awesome kind of like thing to just have and display.
Yeah, and I've been like, you know, if I ever found a broken Sterling submachine gun, I'd turn it into the Stormtrooper blaster if I could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think that's cool. You know. But a broken one, of course. If
Right.
they, you know, I wouldn't take a firing one that's all historically preserved and rip it apart. But
Well, they make old
I'm sure
World
they
War
make
II
kits
style.
for 'em, right?
You can. They
Oh, like a
manufacture
replica
those
or
still.
something, right? Yeah,
Yeah, they make replicas nowadays. I'm pretty
I
sure.
bet, yeah, you're right, yeah. But the other thing too is that the interesting thing about they were much easier to find where I was born. I was born in Rochester, New York, so it's right near Eastman Kodak, you know. But the lightsaber, Darth Vader's and Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, were made from a company called Graflex. Made sights like or not sights. They're flash bulb.
Yeah, camera
handles,
attachments.
okay? Yeah, camera attachments. And the flash bulb handle is what those lightsabers are made out of. And when I lived in Rochester, I know like 5 or 6 people that still live in the Rochester area of New York, where Eastman Kodak was. And they've actually found those Graflex things at garage sales, or you know what I mean, like thrift stores and things like that. And they bring them home and find all the parts or get a kit online or something to add the extra components on it to make it look like the actual prop. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No,
And
that's.
it's so cool, like that you can do that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the way they made it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just pretty cool looking.
Intercept that carrier.
Oh, I didn't kill him in time. He's got 6 life. Someone come in here and kill him.
I just died as a Wookiee. Just a little while ago. They're not easy to play as.
No, they're kind of... It's difficult to get some kills with that guy, but I feel like I prefer him to the Jump Trooper, because I'm just not... I'm not as proficient with flying around with that jetpack, so... It's like I don't get... But he does have a rocket launcher, so that could give you a kill, you know, because it's...
Yeah. I feel like I'm even worse with Boba Fett, because he's got, you can free use the jetpack instead of just hopping.
Yeah, you can hover around a lot more with that jetpack.
And, like, in theory, I feel like I do a whole lot better, but when I did use it, I was in the air and I wasn't hitting anything, and it was a nightmare.
I had a bad time. The first time, I think the only time I've managed to get Boba Fett, I flew up in the air, I was hovering around, I was able to shoot a rocket down at somebody, and then I was shooting my blasters down at them, and I'm like, oh, this is cool, I can fly around up in the air and shoot them from above. And then I landed on the ground, and someone walked up behind me and punched me in the head, and I died.
Oh, jeez. Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
that's...
he punched me! All he did is punch me, and I died! You know, like... I'm like, that sucks!
Yeah, yeah. It's like yeah, using Darth Maul. I walked into a room, I sabred one guy, and then the 4 other people killed me. I was like, oh, I feel like that doesn't work out when I'm on a team.
Oh no! They dropped the package! Good, I killed... Oh, I got an assist on that guy. I did not expect to see him there. That was pretty cool. I'm still confused with the Wookiee. I really need to figure out his double button attack, the R1 L1 attack.
Oh, I think you just...
I can't...
I'm with you.
It says...
It's like I just don't seem to get it to kill anybody. And I'm like, it should be like a super blast, right? Like,
You just fire it a lot faster.
is that all it really is? Okay, okay. So it's kind of the same. You just shoot faster. Oh man, it ended already.
Turning tail. We got them.
I feel myself saying that a lot too. It's like, oh, it's already ended.
I just do it when I'm a hero. I got the Wookiee guy, and I think I shot at one dude, and then it ended. I'm like, I don't get to be him long enough.
Yeah, especially if you're playing a heavy, you can just spray into the small areas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I feel like Heavy's the only really good character to play as in at least in the beta.
Are there going to be more than just those 4? I think there's just going to be those 4, aren't there?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think you can customize it more so that maybe you can get like a rocket launcher.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the other... Because you're going to have a lot more weapons. I think I was seeing one video online where each character has like 4 or 5 different weapons they can use, where in this game you only get 2 different weapons, and only one of them's customizable, where I think they're all customizable in the full game, you know?
Yeah.
And you probably have a lot more cards to choose from than just 6, you know, for each character. So you could do, like, many different grenades or many different kinds of pistols or whatever extra things you got, you know. You're not just going to have 6 different things for each character. There's going to be, like, probably, I mean, every now and then they're going to add even more and more, you know what I mean? So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, this... I probably shouldn't have played the beta, because now I really want to
Dude, he's going to shoot you in the back!
Oh, jeez.
He fell off the roof, killed me, and then he was heading in to shoot the guys in the back that were going through the door.
Right with you.
Next month, I think? Does this game come out next month?
November 14.
November 14.
Otherwise, I was going to say I could grab it for months, but
Yeah.
contract will end by
Damn. You can't pre-order it somewhere.
probably get Mandy to.
I was gonna say, we could probably buy it from Mandy. Matt and I have a friend who works for Motive.
I think she said that to me before, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I mixed up the friends when I was on Twitter one day. I thought she meant it was one person, and I said something to her about it, and then it wasn't her. And I'm like, oh, wait, it's a different person.
Ooh, yeah.
She's the person I said something to worked for a different video game company, but she's like, I do work in video games, but I don't make that game. And I do know Mad, but it's not through this game, you know, like.
Oh man, I hate that.
That's friends.
Yeah, no, I knew Mandy very well. We hung out a lot. Oh god.
Yeah, I think that was her. Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, that's the name. Yeah.
Mandy is the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
She what? Oh yeah, she used to work for BioWare. And then.
Oh, so that's how they met. Okay.
Oh no, they met going to school.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, they went to art college together.
I see.
Stay together.
And then Mandy got a job at BioWare, and rose the ranks, and then got headhunted or transferred or whatever to Motive. She applied to it. Yeah, and then now she lives in Montreal, where.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's a good city. I really liked that city when I was in Rochester. I went up to Montreal a couple times. It's such a beautiful city. I don't. It's hard to describe, but it's just like.
It
it's
is.
a city. It's just like any other city, but it's
a beautiful
just,
city.
Yeah, it's just nice. You know, I don't know.
Yeah. And yeah, when I think of Montreal, I always think of Old Town Montreal.
Yeah.
Because it's.
But the big building with it's got like, there's one big building where the whole entry and foyer and whatever you call it is like open to the sky. Like there's like a big skylight thing, and it like enters into a mall. Like when you go through it, the other side turns into a mall, and it's like, oh, the inside of that building when you first walk in. You can go in just to the mall, but if you go down the block and walk in from the other side, like that entrance, it's like, I guess they call it an atrium, right?
I guess.
I think that's what they call it,
I don't think
yeah.
I've
And
ever
it's just
been
like,
there.
it's unbelievable. It's just so cool looking. You're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. You know, like it looks like something out of like space or whatever. You know, like it shouldn't be on the ground. But it's got plants and other things in there, and it's open to the sky in one part, you know, because they're, you know, it's just, it's so cool. But I always wondered, I was like, does it have like a thing that closes when it rains? You know, like, I don't, I'm like, it doesn't make any sense for it to be raining on the floor, you know, so I'm like, it must have like a closable roof or something in that one little section that's open. But I've never been there on a rainy day. Every time I went, it was sunny, so.
It's because Montreal is just so nice.
One time we drove up there from Rochester where I lived, in my beat up old car that I had gotten from a neighbor, and we got in the parking garage where we were going to park the car, and the oil blew out, the engine blew out, the oil spilled all over the floor of the parking garage, and we're like, and the car engine wouldn't start. It was just like totally dead, you know. And my friend Andrew's like, "What are we gonna do?" And I'm like, "Well, we're here. There's no sense worrying about this until we're ready to go home. So let's go enjoy the day. And if we can't get it to work, we'll call someone to come get us." You know. Because I was like, why make it spoil our day? What are we gonna do? You know, sit around here and bum ourselves and be all upset, or are we gonna just go enjoy the day and come back around 3 or 4, and then figure out how to get home? You know, like I was like, at this point, I just leave the car here and we'll figure out some other way to get home. You know. But that's what you do when you're a teenager. You just like screw it. You know.
Yeah. But screw this. I'm gonna enjoy myself now and then deal with it later.
Yeah, you know. I think all we ended up doing was once it had totally cooled down from the day, we just filled it. We bought like a whole case of oil, you know, like whatever you get, like 10 or 12 bottles in a case, and we filled the thing up with oil. We drove for about an hour, and then the indicator was coming on that it was having trouble. So we just pulled over, filled it with oil again, and let it cool down for about a half hour, and then continued our journey back home.
Oh god,
you know,
if Matt heard you tell that story, she would be so mad. Her car nerd in her would just want to kill you.
Probably, yeah. It's like, you're destroying the engine, what are you doing?
Do that. Oh jeez. I'm doing terribly on this. I can't see those rebel scum in the trees.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's some good areas to hide over there. Oh, there's a guy right here. Oh.
I'm at your side.
No, they're gonna kill me.
Oh my
There's
God.
2 guys here.
Hell yes, I'm doing this. I don't have enough points. No. All right, let's get enough points, and then I'm gonna do that.
Heavy, you're in with me.
10 symbol. We gotta go.
Yeah. You get
No.
a lot more points if you're near the guy who has it, and you're like, especially if you kill somebody when you're near the guy that has it, you get like extra bonus points, you know.
I had it twice. And I keep getting surrounded. All right.
I think I'm caught up to you guys. Yep, I'm with you guys now. Ooh, there's bombs going off around us. To the right, there's a guy to the right.
Yeah, kill the guy.
Oh no, where'd he kill you from? I see him now. Oh, it's a Wookiee.
Oh shoot.
Reinforcements are here.
Got your back.
You know, after this match, I'm probably gonna go get some food.
Okay.
So I think I'll bow out for an hour or 2 and then come back.
That
I'm getting
sounds
hungry.
good. I should probably feed Mad. Less she choked
I have
with the
I have
force.
some pieces of. I have some. Yeah, before she force chokes you, right? She's gonna force choke you. Feed me. She'll be like,
You have
"Feed
made me hungry for the last time.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I was trying to come up with something like feed me again, or I will. But yes, I like that one. You've made me hungry for the last time. There's a guy up there, kill him before he kills me.
Alright, if I die, then
Why
I can
can't
come
I
back
kill
with the
him?
flamethrower trooper.
For some reason, oh, I got him with a granada.
Package dropped.
Oh, my stormtroopers keep
someone else
dying
is
in
shooting
very
You were defeated
sexy
by
poses.
football.
Football just killed me.
Oh man, like one of your Imperial girls.
Oh yeah.
I love how his little visual.
I think the officer girl, like if one time when you play the officer on the First Order,
Mhm.
and you get a real close-up look at her, she looks like she's 12 years old, and she's got like freckles. And, like,
She does.
My
The
brother was
officer
like- my
looks
brother was
really
like-
young. And at first
Yeah,
I
my
thought
brother's
she was
like,
a guy.
but I was like, why do we have to play a little kid? You know, like,
It's the Imperial youth.
My first name.
you're right. Yeah, it's like Hitler. But
Resistance returned the package.
Wow.
Wow, I'm a terrible flame trooper.
he's hard to once you get. Like, you have to be really close and hit that burner on and just totally bake somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to get
But
crazy close.
it's like, if you don't get close, you could die. And the other thing I saw that was interesting about him was that,
That's terrible.
ah,
Sorry,
there's someone over here.
I just popped up and then I died immediately.
Oh, he shotgunned me with his little shotgun thingy. The other thing I thought was pretty cool was when the flame trooper dies, the backpack can explode, and it will catch like anyone in the area on fire. They'll be like,
Oh,
ah, and start burning up.
We are running out.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's so totally like World War II. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
And it's funny because that didn't happen to me this time, so it's very
it
like
did not.
you
Okay,
have to hit
maybe
it.
it randomly happens, or if it's like maybe if they're shooting you in the back, right?
Yeah, they probably have to hit it or do that
Yeah.
because
Because
Destiny has
it happened
enemies like
yesterday.
that.
Yeah, it happened yesterday when we were playing. The guy died in front of me, and like 3 people were like all on fire, and the whole like ground all around it was all on fire, and I'm like, oh my god, that was so cool. You know, like it actually like exploded kind of whenever they killed it. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, someone just blew up the Wookiee right in front of me. Ah, there's a bomb there! Oh, I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I got electrocuted! Ow! Ow!
Fine, covering fire.
Ow! Shoot me!
I took out a jetpack guy, but
Nice.
there's a lot of people covering our objective.
Yeah.
First order is
I like when the jetpack guys are in the air and they fly like all crazy once you kill them, you know? Someone's shooting me from over there. I gotta be careful.
The resistance forces have delayed us
Got
for too long.
defeated.
Oh darn, the bad guy's lost.
They chopped our feet off. We were defeated.
It took me a second. Okay.
All right, man, Adam. I'm
Yep.
gonna go. I'm gonna get some. I've got some chicken in the fridge that I saved, and I'm gonna make me some chicken curry, spicy curry with
Oh,
rice.
that sounds good.
So I'm looking forward to eating that, and burning out my insides as I. Sometimes when I eat these spicy foods, my it's like everything for my sinus and it just drains out, and I'm like ah, but it makes you feel good. It tastes
Yeah.
so good.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go make something too. I just have no idea what it's gonna be. Talk to you later.
Alright. Yeah, tell Matt hello again, and I'll see you guys later.
He says hello again. She says hey. Bye.
Alright, see ya.